it's time for the weekly news video, and we're gonna do that with Big Ball. What's up, Big Ball?
Woo! What's going on, man?
And
we got some stuff to talk about.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the $30,000 giveaway. We're gonna talk about Symbiotes coming to the game with She-Hulk. We're gonna talk about is Zemo worth it? We're gonna talk about farmable Domino, Ebony Ma event, Doc Ock event, and a bunch of other stuff. But before we do that, we have to talk about probably the most in serious tone right here. Most important thing probably happened in the Marvel this week. Chadwick Boseman died. I guess it was yesterday. And this is kind of interesting. I guess this is the most liked tweet on Twitter, which says a lot, right? Boy, 4 years. And I think I got, this happened to be yesterday too. I got chills. I think for me is because I like the movie, I like the actor, and he's similar to my age. And for someone to pass as close to the same age is always kind of a scary thing, right?
Yeah, it's nuts. Like, he's had this cancer for 4 years, and all the movies he's done in that time while trying to battle this is just nuts.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I know we got some in-game stuff, and then I changed my player icon, and it's just it's a tragedy. All right, let's talk about it.
Also, yeah, if ABC, I think tonight is showing Black Panther without any commercials on, if you want to go watch the movie too.
Fantastic. Let's talk about another tragedy. That's a tragedy, man. What did they?
Do you want to call that a tragedy?
I don't even know,
awesome.
man. All right, I don't even know how to place this into context. I'm actually kind of outraged about this right here, but let's talk about what happened. So this morning. It is tomorrow in New Zealand and Australia. So like here in the States, we're still on Sunday, but it's Monday already. And this was supposed to be 3,000 orb fragments, which means 1.5 orbs. Somehow it became 3,000 orbs. The value of these orbs, if by their fake Scopely numbers, somewhere between $20,000 and $40,000. What do you think is going to happen about this?
So I think there's already people saying there was a hot fix already sent out, so that if anybody else tries to go claim this, they get the orb fragments instead of orbs. I am going to say we're going to see a server rollback with this.
Yep. This is game-changing, game-ending, catastrophic bad. To all the people that finished Dark Dimension 3 example. This outweighs any kind of rewards you could get there, that's for sure, right? I mean, other than the mini unique pieces, but still, this is just an astronomical amount of scarcity because, everything's about artificial scarcity. And these things were very scarce, specifically the SBCs, right? And
I mean, the math is like, so if we do like $5 per orb, it's about $15,000 worth of value given away at least. Multiply that by at least 5 million players in the game, you're talking $75 billion.
Well, let's not go that far. But
yeah, I mean, but it's a huge amount of value that was just given away by accident.
1,000% this gets rolled back, right? But I want to talk about this because this was my number one complaint yesterday. So a lot of people have been asking me about Schuberger quitting the game. In fact, I messaged him this morning. We were talking this morning. And he just wasn't having fun. And then people say, do you hate the game? Do you like the game? And my answer is, I love the game. I actually think the game's in a good place. My opinion, right? My biggest complaint is that there is needless errors. I don't even want to call this this is not a bug. This is incompetence. And with Emma, the Emma orb, the SBC double drop event. I mean, we've had 3 just literal, like just somebody didn't look. These are typos. These are not bugs. Like Black Bolt's passive not working correctly is a bug. They may or may not be able to fix that. That's that's kind of like a thing, right? Remember the Tebow bug in Galaxy of Heroes that went on for like an entire year? It doesn't matter. This is not a bug. This is like literally nobody proofread anything before it went live. And
no one checked their work.
And in my opinion, it's unacceptable, and it is the worst thing in this game. There's no reason for this. I can remember 1 or 2 of these happening in Galaxy of Heroes in 5 years. We've had 3 this month. Like just blatant typo screw-ups massive inconvenience for the people that work there, the community, public outrage. I promise you Reddit's on fire. You have any?
Oh yeah, Reddit's anybody who makes posts about this, they're getting downvoted and reported on Reddit because they don't want Scopely to know. It's like, guys, Scopely already knew. There's no way.
Yeah. Anyways, to me, this is just not, at this point, it's not forgivable. I'm really harsh on this. I don't like this. I think it's absolutely trash. So let's move on.
There was an issue like what 2 years ago about gold orbs.
Oh,
Someone
yeah.
was talking about gold orbs. We had a same thing like this with gold orbs like 2 years ago.
Yeah, but these are typos. This is somebody missed a decimal point. We had the fully crafted pieces inside of the orbs. The event orbs. What was it? The 4th of July orbs. I mean, it's
the firework orbs.
We've had like 4 or 5 of these events in the last, just over this summer. Unacceptable. Anyways, 1000%. In my opinion, this will get rolled back. I don't think anybody thinks this is gonna last. Anyways, let's talk about briefly. We'll talk about Tana's video. This is the title of Tana's video. Link will be in the description. Is new rumors, more symbiotes soon with She-Hulk, and according to his rumor person, is Anti-Venom, Scream, and She-Hulk. Thoughts on that?
If these rumors are true, symbiotes are probably going to be one of the best, if not the best faction in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, the three symbiotes we already have, Venom, Carnage, and Symbiote Spider-Man, they're a super powerful trio, especially in like the live PvP stuff that we've been playing around with. Like those three together, they're absolutely nuts. If we're going to get 2 more with passives like on the level of what we already have with these symbiotes, I mean, good luck. It's like you either have symbiotes or you don't. It's gonna be crazy.
So for the you don't know that symbiotes dominate Dark Dimension 3 and raids, and then in war, the 3 of them are at a kind of a soft counter. They run into damage timeout problems against Red Skull, some of the most difficult teams, Red Skull and Asgardians. Just the 3 of them. Their biggest problem is heal block. If they have some way of cleansing heal block, they're pretty much gold, I think. And I can only imagine what that's going to look like. But good luck. I mean, I got my 3 symbiotes at 14. They're ready to go. I welcome this. She-Hulk, I'm indifferent to. I know there's a whole Hulk-verse, Red Hulk, Joe Fix-It, so on. You know what I mean? I'm not. Do you have any feelings about the Hulk-verse or She-Hulk or any of their Amadeus Cho?
I'm kind of indifferent on it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
me too.
I don't really care.
Yeah, I'll take it. It's whatever they want to do. Maybe there's a new stuff coming out. All right, this one has been. We're gonna talk about this. Is Zemo? So the question is, Zemo worth it? My thoughts on Zemo have changed in the last 24 hours, and then you have also expressed to me your thoughts on him. Let's talk about. Obviously, he's good in Blitz. Let's talk about War. What have you seen in War so far?
Yeah, I mean, I was always really big on Zemo because I figured like he was gonna be a great counter minion squads in War.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's a super hard counter to Hydra, to Mercs. I mean, both those you can punch way up. I had a guy in my alliance with like a
not Mercs. It's because there's only two minions on Mercs. I mean, I think you could push.
No, I was doing pretty good against Mercs.
All right, with Shuri, was it a Shuri Merc team?
No, it was not a Shuri Merc team.
Okay, Shuri Merc teams are kind of crazy. Although I think Shuri, he clears all the yeah. Well, anyways,
yeah, he clears the defense up, and it just kind of
yeah.
But yeah, so with like Hydra, you could probably punch up like 100k plus against Hydra.
Hydra's
I mean, all those minions going with the evade that he just keeps stacking on them. They're great for countering War. So,
and Shield, it's gonna be a counter to Shield too. I mean, it's just walk over Shield. Hydra for sure, and Mercs.
Yeah, because Operative moves first, and then that puts evade on them, and then Coulson's ultimate's nullified because of that.
All right, and so I will make a video about PvP. There's this absolutely broken combo with Zemo, Red Skull of all things, Carnage and X-23, and then in the 5th slot can be either Emma Frost or Nick Fury or Ghost Rider or anybody fast, right? And there are mini matches where they don't take a turn. You wipe out the whole team. And I had to make a video about it because it's absolutely silly with Red Skull as a 6th pick. It merits a video. But anyways, I think we both can say that probably people are going to start banning Zemo at some point. Zemo's he's really good. and people use Shuri wrong with him. They bring in Shuri, and then they do the defense up, and then he clears it immediately. It's like a wasted turd. I see that happen all the time. Anyways, I think we knew that he was going to be good in those 3 game modes. Now, Reminix has been telling me U7 viable and DD3 viable. You've confirmed DD3. Tell me your experience about DD3 and Zemo.
Yeah, so the beautiful thing is, like, sometimes you run those DD3 nodes with Drax, and you have that pre-taunt, and Zemo automatically clears that up for you. But also, anytime that you can get like a sizable AoE damage out of the gate, and just do some significant damage up front, that's worth its weight in gold.
There's
Dark
a lot of
3.
minions in PvE content, and there's a lot of minions, so you're gonna use him to target minions with his middle ability also, right? Which has a 2-turn cooldown. It's crazy good.
Yeah, you have that, and then because he's pretty much like the fastest minus some different characters based on their buffs and stuff, you get an ability block with him out the gate in addition to that burst damage at the beginning. So if you have someone you know is going to be a problem, you can ability block them before they have a chance of moving, and then he just kind of rebounds, puts slow down a bunch of characters. Now his rebound's bugged, and we'll see when they fix that.
I don't know if it's bugged or they just need to change the text. Actually, I think
it's bugged.
Yeah, I've seen it only the rebound just stop and not continue, and then sometimes I've seen it go all the way across the board. And then it definitely stops with a counterattack, because I've seen that a lot. Like Taskmaster or Blob just shuts it down, because they counterattack. But it's not in the text, which is interesting. Maybe they should include the text. I mean, I don't know. It does seem a little bugged. Boy, is he going to get a lot better if they make it
consistent? Yeah, with the rebound. I've had times where it rebounds and times where it doesn't.
Right.
And yeah.
And then lastly, I've seen video footage of him working well in certain nodes in 7.5. I think, I have his scale system of God tier, highly usable, staples and trash. He's definitely highly usable. He's on the fringe of being God tier. And so this is a system that goes 0 to 6, and 5 is God tier. He's an easy 4 right now. And maybe by the time the video comes out, he might be a 5. So he's important, and he's also, what I'm also hearing from a lot of people is Red Star dependent, which I got lucky on. Let's talk about anyways, my video said, in this video right here, I said, hey, if Taskmaster was worth it, Zemo's going to be worth it. If Taskmaster wasn't worth it, he's not going to be worth it. He's actually a step up from Taskmaster. Yep. Without a doubt, he's a step up. At least in a couple different places. So I don't think he's Emma good, but he's still really good. Anyways, let's move on to the next topic of Domino being farmable. What'd you think about this? She's going to be going into I'm guessing on Wednesday, she's going to go into the Blitz Orb. We still have no word on X-23 where she's going to be. What did you think about this right here? This is not really farmable though, right?
No, it's technically not farmable, but I think as long as you blitz and do your milestones, you're gonna get a good number of shards from her. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. So yeah, I mean, it's all gonna be kind of up to luck, which sucks. But yeah, at least we'll get her from the Blitz Orbs. Because, I mean, you remember how many times you pulled Rescue from those Blitz Orbs. Yeah,
it's just like Rescue. So think about how long it took for you to get Rescue maxed out. So I polled chat, and it was 2-1 that people were indifferent, okay with this, and then the 1 was people upset, which I think in principle it's not farmable. And if this is going to be the next Wednesday farmable character of the month, I have some objection to that. But it's going to be similar to Rescue, and plus I have 100 orbs saved up, so that's good for something right there, right? So we'll get that. Secondly, we have 2 legendary events around the corner. Ebony Maw. My prediction is Ebony Maw will be on the 7th, and then Doc Ock 2 weeks after on the 21st. Are you excited about those?
I am, yeah. I can't wait to work on my Ebony Maw, and I cannot wait to unlock Doc Ock. That's going to be fun.
And then Cyclops is in the Raid store. People are saying I haven't seen him. I have. I've seen him there at least 3 times. He's in there definitely. And then at the end of this blog post, there was a hint that next Friday they're going to talk about something about Spider-Verse. But sure to plug in next Friday for news on all the events swinging your way. And the key word there is swinging. What did you? I interpreted it as one thing. What did you interpret that as?
Symbiote Spider-Man.
Yeah. What do you think? Milestone orbs?
That's been the rumor. Has been milestone orbs. I've heard that rumor. I've heard that propagated so many times for the past like month. I think is people just saying, yeah, he'll be in milestone orbs. And so we'll see.
We'll see. And then we'll wrap up the video with 2 questions for you. Electro Doc Ock. So what red stars are you targeting for? I don't know if people do that other than me. I'm targeting still 4 for Electro, 5 for Doc Ock. A lot of people are saying Electro is going to be quite a bit better. What do you think?
The thing with Electro, she has piercing damage in her kit, and piercing always scales pretty well with red stars, but it's a very minuscule amount. It's like 5% per stack of charge she has, but she's constantly dispelling it. Yeah. So it's kind of inconsistent. So if she could constantly keep that piercing damage, I would say definitely 5, but I'll be happy with 4 on her.
It almost looks like an anti-Cull kit. You know what I mean? Is the way it looks to me. I mean, it's kind of like a cross between Thor and Deadpool with the shock ability that goes off, but then the way that it stacks with damage with the number of buffs they have. I mean, I know I've been pinging Cull with Ebony Maw, and Ebony Maw hits like 4 times, and you see the 4 death proofs pop off, and I'm like, wow, how many did you have? 6 or 7? You know, it's crazy. So it looks like an anti-Cull kit. All right. Well, good week. I'm pretty excited about this week, and guess what time it is?
It is giveaway time.
All right. So this is a very important giveaway today. So what we're gonna give a great 8-star character today, right? All right, I really hope you liked this video today. That's right. For every single person that liked this video, you will be getting for free in your account an 8-star most important person in Marvel Strike Force for free in your account. Decimal Point Jeff. Yeah.
You crazy son of a... You did it again.
So literally, this guy that's in charge of the decimal points over there at Foxnext Scopely, who's responsible for this, is the most important person in Marvel Strike Force currently, right?
I have to assume he's on vacation.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there. I'm very certain that they're going to rewind this. All right, guys. We're not doing a video on your trip, but head over to McMull's stream. You've been streaming on Twitch, and that's been a lot of fun. I know you've been enjoying it. I know I really enjoy it. All right, guys. Let you know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.
Keep on gaming.
Woof.